In this delivery development video, we're going to take a look at the proper steps in assembling the Euro-Cottage storage bed. There are 3 cartons to assemble this bed, the one being the headboard, footboard, and the side rails. After opening the headboard box, first you'll take out the legs. You're going to line these up with the back side of the headboard with your left and right, and there's 3 small Allen bolts that'll hold these into place. You start them by hand, and then you can go ahead and tighten them down with a drill. Next up will be the stretcher bar. First, you're going to take 2 dowels. They're going to go on the side of the leg. The stretcher bar will line up into place with that, and then a small Allen bolt will hold that into place after you tighten it down with a drill. After sanding the headboard up against the wall, next you'll open up the rail box. The rail box consists of the 2 side rails, and only the 2 side rails. No hardware, and no center supports. You'll hook these into the headboard end first, being sure to give it a gentle tap down to hold it into place. After the side rails are in place, you'll open up the footboard carton. There are multiple pieces in the footboard carton, including the footboard, the center support legs, 2 drawers, and then also the center support slats, which are contained inside of one box. The hardware is also located inside the box with the center support legs. First, you want to hook the side rails into the footboards. After opening the cartons that will hold the storage drawers in them, there will be multiple pieces. There will be a front and back that fold up as shown, and then also the 2 sides. The 2 sides have hinge plates on them. You'll slide the 2 side plates into place, and using the small black screws, going through the plates and into the front and back. There's 3 screw holes on each one of these plates. Be sure to install all screws properly so everything holds into place tightly. You repeat the process on the opposite side of the drawer and also in the second drawer. Once the sides are locked into place properly and tightened down with all the black screws, you're going to install the knobs on the drawers. There's 2 finely threaded bolts. They'll go through the backs on the inside, and you'll tighten these down into the knobs. Once these knobs are installed, next you'll install the stretcher onto the footboard end of the side rails. Lay this stretcher down between the cleats, and then from the underside you use a small Allen bolt, start it by hand as far as you can, and then a small Allen wrench will tighten these down the rest of the way. Once these are installed and tightened down, then you'll install the glides. The glides rest on top of the stretcher bar and the cleat that's already on the footboard. Using the short support leg, this will go through the stretcher, up into the glide bar, tighten that by hand, and then at the footboard end, another small Allen bolt goes through the bottom, and you use a small Allen wrench to tighten this down. Next, installing the drawers, line up the glides with the bottom of the drawers. It takes a little bit of gentle force to get it to slide into place, and once it slides into place, push it all the way to the back. When installing the center supports and slats, be sure that the white strap is located on the top of the slats for this bed. As you unroll them, you'll install the center support legs starting at the headboard, sliding them down as you go and installing the center supports. There will be 4 in total, 3 under the base side of the bed, and then 1 that's going to end up in the center between the 2 drawers at the footboard. Once all the center supports are installed properly, you're going to use all the supplied screws to tighten down the slats. Every other slat will have a wood screw, and there'll be pre-drilled holes for this.